All right, David Settlemeyer.
Anybody in here like spending 3 months on doing a set of grading plans and stormwater plans if you do those? Or no? How would you like to spend 5 minutes and not do one version but 100 million versions? That's the kind of thing the cloud's going to bring. Again, 3,000 sites was done by 2 guys last year. It's a pretty impressive number. Each one of them had a layout, grading plan, and imagery. Because that power of what if is what your client wants. It wants you to deliver more. It wants detailed budgets. Because I don't care how good the building looks, how nice the site plan is, unless they either make budget, make money, or make the client happy, they're going no further than SketchUp. I'm just going to jump into a project. See that orange bar? Has anybody ever loaded their CAD software that quick? No. That was the equivalent of Civil 3D coming down into your machine. Most everybody familiar with this piece of property that sits over off of Tropicana and Decatur? I guess people have been trying for years to figure out how to use this property. That's a parking lot. How big is the parking lot? What does it look like? What am I going to do with it? Do I want to do something as simple as change the parking angle? There we go. Change the angle. That's something simple, right? But if you're a designer, how long would that have taken you? An hour? We did it in just a few minutes. Do something simple as, let's bring a building in. These are basically blocks. This is basically building models that I'm going to bring in. This is actually a three-dimensional building. To give you an idea, if we wanted to look at this three-dimensionally, just a quick little view of the site. I'll turn on the block a little bit. I can actually see this building that we brought in right now. And this is a quick little three-dimensional model. Like, let's move this model up into place. Maybe rotate it around a little bit. I'm going to bring it in just like this. And then we're going to do something simple. We're going to draw a parking lot. I can get exact or I can play around. Just depends on you as a user as to what you're looking for. 243 parking spaces. But I wanted, what, 450? I can make those changes, again, because these are intelligent objects. So if I come over here to the right, let's make it say 500. Well, it's going to start searching for, based on that shape, what's the best way to get to 500? Do something a little more exact. Let's come in, do the parking lot. Let's just come in and use a couple of snaps. Just go across the front, across the back, and we'll just eyeball in a parking lot. Bring this back up. I don't want to go across. Looks like there's a ditch right there. We'll do something like that. There's some parking spaces, a couple quick driveways. We'll just do one here. Oops. Do one there. We'll just say we'll make it 2 of them. And what if I don't even like this parking direction? Let's do some angle parking over here. Maybe a client wants something a little more creative than they're used to seeing. And then I want to come in and change the direction. And again, I'm just showing you a small amount of the tools that we have inside this software. But again, we have a lot of power in here to allow you to do a lot of crazy different things. Second to get up. Y'all see that? Some of y'all know what this is. It's cut fill analysis. That's not the important part. First off, I want you to look at that lower right-hand corner. You see that movement? I'm not grading the site once, not twice. This is what we call our online viewer. This ain't even through optimization yet. I'm going through a couple thousand grading plans while I'm talking. So that when you want to make a three-dimensional model, you literally just click on a button. And again, this is just the first time it's installing. The only reason it's taking just a second. And then there's that model. At this point, I can go in. I can start playing around, doing different things. I can take the model. If you want to spend time, get down in here where I can find it. Spend a little bit more time making colors look right, making different things look better. And you can actually come in and make your model more accurate. This is one where I just spend a little more time playing. Just a few minutes this morning, just where you can add people, trees, cars, whatever you want. I mean, picture going to a client with something like that, but better yet, we're going to go with a budget. But it does everything from compaction expansion factor, geotech, get rock information, know how it affects the site within seconds. Be able to look at different things such as retaining walls, fine grading, seating, piping. How's it affected by the grading, the rock? Your asphalt, curb, gutters, sidewalk, all this is done for you. All I did was push a button. Stormwater, it'll design it. If you need a pond design, let it design the pond for you. You just tell it in what shape you want it and where you want it. It does the rest. And then we can even go into miscellaneous costs, which allows you to manually put costs in there, associate them with trees and blocks and different things. I can modify parking somewhere in a little over 1,000 different ways. And then I can at any time move it, change it, rotate it, put a curve in it. It doesn't matter. So it's even smart enough to not just help you design it, but then also help you look for issues.